Welcome to another Monday. For weeks, I thought that today I'd be reviewing the new Disney Plus release, The One and Only Ivan. But lo and behold, this weekend I found myself laid back in a movie theater recliner. We actually have box office numbers this week, and today's review landed at #1. However, since we're not yet back in full swing, that only equates to around $4 million. However, it was great to get back in a big dark room, and was it worth it for today's psychological thriller? Without any further ado, here's my take on Unhinged. Our movie begins with a double murder done by the Man, played by Russell Crowe. So we as the audience already know he is the titular Unhinged. Unfortunately, that message didn't reach Rachel, played by Karen Pistorius. One day, she is stuck in traffic, late for work and getting her son to school. At a red light, the car in front of her doesn't go, and she lays on the horn several times before driving around him. Once again, she gets stuck in a line, and the truck pulls up beside her, driven by the Man. After he apologizes to her and asks that she do the same, Rachel refuses, and he tells her she's about to have a very bad day. He proceeds to chase her through traffic before seemingly disappearing. After dropping her son off, she stops at a gas station where she then sees him waiting outside. She accepts a patron's help to walk her to her car, where he will stall him until she drives away. The Man then makes it clear that he doesn't care about the rules of society and only aims to terrify her. We see that he has also stolen her phone, so after she manages to lose him, he decides to keep some of her appointments, where once again we see how little he cares about his actions. As the movie progresses, we see the tensions and fear build as we realize that the Man doesn't care what happens to him. He plays games of cat and mouse with her, using technology against her, and is determined to teach her a final lesson with no worries about collateral damage. None of her friends or loved ones are safe from him, and she has to do everything in her power to put an end to this. We as the audience are constantly surprised by his brutality, and knowing the lengths he will go and his ability to be one step ahead, we wonder how this one is finally going to end. So, what to say about this one? First off, it's way too easy to make jokes about it. Like, oh, looks like this isn't a movie, someone just followed Russell Crowe around with a camera on a typical day. Crowe also wears a bodysuit that adds 60 pounds, so he's looking less like Gladiator and more like Gladiate everything. But in all seriousness, the film definitely paints a light on anger issues in today's society. It focuses on road rage, but news snippets in the background show escalating anger and violence surrounding the discord in today's society. In a nutshell, it shows that you never know what someone else is going through on the inside, so courteousness is always the best route to take. Russell Crowe definitely takes the title of the movie to heart and shows us, much like in Falling Down, what can happen when that final straw is reached. Karen Pistorius, no relation to Oscar, I checked, completely sells the terror and hopelessness someone in this situation would experience, and once again, everything was made stronger by the dimly lit atmosphere I got to experience it in. It was a fun film to come back to, and although it's no award winner, I hope it makes people think twice before laying on the horn, the windshield wiper fluid, or throwing up hand signals in traffic. I'm not going to call anyone out that I know, though. This has been your Monday Movie Music. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Coming up in just a little bit, Tyler has the last look at that 7-day forecast. Back with more right after this.